I am ASP Simmons. I'm the head of the Public Relations and Complaints Department within the Royal Simmons Negranese Police Force. And today we are destroying dangerous drugs, illegal drugs that were confiscated through many different operations led by the Royal Simmons Negranese Police Force. And these persons were arrested for the drugs. The matters were taken before the court. The matter has since ended, and the court has ordered that these drugs be destroyed. And we are destroying marijuana and cocaine, two very dangerous drugs. And what we are doing here today, we are really, saving our citizens, our young people from the effects of these dangerous drugs, because if for some reason they were exposed to using these illegal drugs, then that would have affected them very, very seriously. The Commissioner of Police and the Royal Simmons Negranese Police Force, we have a zero tolerance policy against crimes in general, and that is why we are always out there on the go, ensuring that our citizens are safe and protected from the criminals. There's a recent spate of gun crimes in our country, and that is something that the Commissioner of Police takes very seriously, and hence the reason why we have started some new operations to ensure that we ferret out those persons who are dealing in illegal firearms, and to ensure that they're arrested, taken to court, and they're charged, and let justice take its course. So we are really appealing to the public for the support in this initiative, because as police officers, as the police force, we cannot fight crime alone. We need the full support of the public, and we thank those who are supportive of the police, and those who are not yet on board, we encourage them to come on board. I want to say a brief word to the parents of our children today. It is important that you really train up your child, as the Bible says, in the way that it should go. So when they are old, they will not depart from it. Ensure that you mentor them properly. You teach them right from wrong, so that they will not get exposed to the dangers of this life and to criminal elements. So as a police organization, that's why we have different groups like the police youth clubs. We have the police band summer program, the Coast Guard program, because we want to engage our young people positively, so that they can grow up to be responsible citizens, because they are really the future of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Drugs is not the answer. Drugs don't pay. Drugs dangerous. So we are encouraging persons to stay away from drugs. The police force utilizes many different initiatives to help curb the crime situation in our country. So we have the Pan Against Crime, we have the police youth clubs, we have the Coast Guard summer program, we have the police band summer program, we also have the anti-trafficking persons unit summer outreach programs. And these programs, from our assessment, has been very, very effective in helping to keep our young people away from a life of crime, because when you engage in these programs, you learn many different things. You learn to play an instrument, you learn different skills, you're trained in discipline, also in your civic duties as citizens, and these things help to build you and mold you into a better person. So I would say that these programs have been very beneficial to our young people on the whole. Generally, crime fluctuates. It fluctuates. There are certain periods, in our country when, there may be a spike in certain types of crime, It is not something that we welcome. We'd love for there to be, zero crimes occurring in our country, but we are not living in a perfect world. Crime occurs everywhere. We are not immune to crime. What we have to do is to manage the situation properly, to manage the situation. And how can we do that? We have to put strategies in place to ensure that we are proactive, first and foremost, in trying to know whether or not a crime is about to occur, so we can prevent it from happening. And we also use reactive strategies. After something happened, we investigate and bring the perpetrators to justice, ensure that the victims they are looked after and they get the justice that they deserve. But we would hope that there will be no crime in Simmons and Grandins. But that's not the case. Because as I said before, we are not living in a perfect world. We are living in a dangerous world. And the only how we can really solve the situation, we have to be more loving, caring, to our neighbors and to our brothers and sisters. We have to be forgiving as well. So somebody wrong us, we have to learn to forgive. We can't take matters into our own hands. You have to also involve the police so that we can investigate and bring the perpetrator to justice.